and we're gonna learn English for today. And today, English I have a prepared lesson for Form 5 students. So, before we start, I have prepared you um, two situations here, as you can see in the slide. Okay, the first situation is this is Lisa. She is my sister. She likes music. She goes to a music course. She plays the saxophone very well. Okay, and then we have another situation. Beside Lisa's situation, there is this guy laying on the couch, and then there's a question there: what's he doing? And then the answer is that he's watching TV. Okay, even though we cannot see where the TV is, but maybe the TV is somewhere in front of him, or maybe in front of us, like, well, I don't know. But then there are two situations there, and there is a difference between these two situations. It's not just in terms of context, but in terms of language. Can any of you tell me what is the difference of between these two situations in terms of language? Okay, Lisa and this guy. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you like a few hints. In the first situation, this situation, there are three words that are being underlined, which are likes, goes, and also plays. Right. So these three words are what can I say? Is a base form of verb. And then, well, on the other hand, the next situation is that there is a verb there also, watching. So, but the verb watching is not a base form. There is an addition of ing there. So, from what I have mentioned before, from these two situation, what do you think is the difference? What are we going to learn today? Today, we're going to learn about present tense. So, as you can see, the first situation, this situation is actually, it uses simple present tense. Why? We will talk about the reason why. And then the next situation is he's watching TV is present continuous tense. Okay, why we will talk about it later as well as we go into the next slides. All right. Okay, so we're gonna learn about present tense. Okay, I know that you are very familiar with tenses. There are three types of tenses, which are present tense, past tense, also future tense. However, I know that no matter how many years you have learned, but most of us, I'm not saying all, but most of us are actually still confused these tenses. Okay, to combine all the tenses, okay, to combine all two present tenses, present and past tenses, there are eight actually. That is very important for you to know, that you have to differentiate on when can you use the tenses. So today we're going to learn only simple present and also present continuous tense, because it is quite impossible for us to learn about every tenses that we have for just 1 hour. All right. Okay. Now next. Uh-huh. Okay. The content for today. For today's lesson we're going to learn about the forms of present tense, uses of present tense, and also the sentence structure of present tense. Present tense. Alright, this looks like very simple and very easy. Okay, okay, the learning objectives that we're going to learn for today's lesson are, first one is these at least four forms of present tense, at least all four forms of present tense. And then also to identify the uses of simple present tense and present continuous tense. And last but not least, to construct sentences using simple present tense and present continuous tense. For the third learning objective, we're gonna try to achieve it in our exercise after I have present to you all the information that we have about simple present tense and also present continuous tense. Okay, ta-da! Okay, there are four forms of present tense, which are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and also present perfect continuous tense. Okay, those the last two is quite confusing when you want to use it your sentence structure. But then we're gonna learn. We'll try to learn it on our next webinar. If catch up with my webinar. All right. Okay. Now we try. Okay. Next. All right. Uses of simple and continuous present tense. Okay. So I have listed here. Okay, simple present tense. Okay, why? Okay, how do you? Uh, when do you use simple present tense? Simple present tense is tense to use in order for you to construct sentences. But then we can still get confused because tenses are just the most confusing things in grammar. I know I have learned grammar more than 11 years. 11 years is just like when you have in primary and secondary school. And then I also learned English in my tertiary level of education for 5 years. So 11 plus 5 is 16 years I've learned. But sometimes I would still be confused because um, we are using sentences, we are using these tenses based on the situation. So unnecessarily, if you want to tell a story, unnecessarily you have to use all past tense in your story. So sometimes we got a mix of tenses in a certain context, all right? So that is why the tenses can be confusing. Okay, so in order for you not to be confused, there are a few guidelines, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind whenever you want to use simple present tense. It is when you want to describe habits and regularity. Okay, what is habits and regularity? Habits is things mm, every day, almost every day. Like you do it all the time. You regularly do it. As in, um, for example, I wake up, because I have given the example there, I'm going to give another example. I go to school every day. Okay, I go to school every day. That's what you do every day. That's your habit. Or maybe I comb my hair before I go to sleep. So that's your habit. Before you go to sleep, every night you would comb your hair. So that's habit. Okay. So when you want to use it, you use simple present tense. When you are talking about habits and regularity, things that you do regularly. So that's when you use simple present tense. And then, okay, we have the example here. Like I said before, I wake up at 5:35 in the morning every day without miss. So it means that it's just my habit to wake up at 5:35 a.m. Yeah, that's so early, right? But that's just an example. I don't wake up at 5:35. Uh, I just wake up when I have to perform my subuh prayer, and then I wake up. I don't wake up earlier than that. And then also when you can use simple present tense when you want to show facts or something that is always true. Everyone knows that it is true. The example that we have here is the capital city of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Is it true? Yes, it is. Our Malaysia's capital city is Kuala Lumpur. It's not Putrajaya. It's not Perak. It's not any other city. It is Kuala Lumpur. So it is well known. Or any other than that, another example is when there is wind, when there is wind. I'm getting nonsense here. Okay, let's forget about it. It's something that is universally true. Like penguin walks funny. Ha. So people know that it is true. They walk funny and cute. Also, yeah. And and then we can also when you want to give instruction, you use simple present tense as well. For example, you want to say to your younger sibling, like you wanna like it's not bully, it's just that take advantage of your younger siblings. You wanna say that, okay, buy me some, go and buy chocolate, or wash my dishes. So you use simple present tense. And we have the example here is sit down. Sit down, simple present tense to give instructions. So yeah. And then we also use simple present tense in order for us to express our thoughts, feelings, opinions, and beliefs. I am happy today. I feel um, excited today. So, and then the example that we have here is I agree with your suggestion. So that's my opinion. I think that I am pretty. So that's opinion. And when you want to use opinion, when you want to express your opinion, you should use simple present tense. Okay, and then we have when you want to talk about something that is fixed in the future. Okay, you might be confused. You might get confused with this with future tense because we are there is the word future there, but then this is about things that we are doing now that not now or maybe even before, but it is fixed in the future. We have already planned it in the future. Like 2020 is going to be um my best year, but turns out it's not. Well, we can never expect things like that. But then that's just yeah. And then the example that we have here is that the event that has been planned is on 16th December 2020. Okay, all right. And then we have okay to use with adverbs of frequency. Okay, this is where you get confused. Adverbs of frequency. Some of the adverbs of frequency has s at the end of it. For example, sometimes. And then some people might confuse it when you use like, I give you an example, a sentence. Okay. She sometimes wash her hair. And then the word wash there, she doesn't put es because sometimes has already contained as. That's not the case. Okay, sometimes it's just the adverb of frequency. We are talking about the verb here, not the adverb. So the verb should follow the subject. It must follow the subject. So the correct sentence should be she sometimes washes her hair instead of she sometimes wash her hair. All right. Okay. Okay. I hope so. Okay. We have the example here. She sometimes plays dodgeball with her brother. All right. Okay, that is for simple present tense. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 guidelines for you to use whenever you want to use simple present tense. You can think of these 6 guidelines when you want to construct your sentences. All right. But usually, um, I think you can do this because simple present tense is quite easy. It's like you know, like ABC. Wah, sekarang je teacher ni cakap easy. Lah, I think it's okay. And then things will get more confusing as we go through present continuous. Present continuous is not that hard yet. It's not that difficult yet. But then we will get it will get more confusing as we go through past tense and past continuous tense, and then we go present perfect tense and present continuous perfect, and then all of this that when you will get confused. This is why I try to like organize the webinar um, one by one, as in we go with present tense first, and then we try to complete all the present tense, see the differences. When do we use present simple and when do we use present perfect, and then we go to the past tense so that you build your knowledge on present tense, and then we go to the past tense. All right. Okay, I hope this strategy will work so that you won't get confused. Because the last time I learned about tenses is that I learned past tense and present tense, and I got very confused. And so I tried to learn it differently, separately, and then at the end of the day, you can differentiate it yourself. Okay, right? And then we go to present continuous tense. So present continuous tense is easy. You use it when you want to talk about ongoing action at the moment. At the moment. At this moment, not in the past, not in the future, and it is ongoing. For example, I am having a webinar right now. Right now, having. I am. And another example is I am talking to you right now. I am looking at my camera right now. Alright. Okay. That those are the examples. So I'm gonna give you another example that since I have prepared it before, so we're gonna use it anyway. So I am singing my favorite song in the bathroom. I came in like a wrecking ball. That's such a horrible singing. Oh my god, I shouldn't have sing. Okay, I am singing my favorite song in the bathroom. So that's present continuous. It is ongoing action at the moment in the bathroom. Yeah. And then there is another example there. Izzat is going to his girlfriend's house now. So Izzat is maybe on his way to his girlfriend's house at this moment. So okay, those are the uses of simple present tense and also present continuous tense. All right. Okay. Now we're going to go to the sentence structure of simple and continuous present tense. Okay, how do you create sentence how do you create sentence with simple present and also sentence with continuous present tense? All right, let's take a look. That was an aeroplane. Okay. Okay, for positive forms. So what are positive forms? The usually have you learned about positive form, negative form, passive active voice, yada yada yada. I think you have learned it because this lesson is actually for Form 5 lesson. So you should have covered all of this um, grammar topics. So I think you have heard it. So positive forms is when we have subject at the front. No. Positive form is when we are talking about things that we there's no in this sentence. Understand? It's the opposite of negative. Okay. I hope that I hope you would understand that. Okay. If you have any question, you can just shoot your question in the comment, and then I will look at it. All right. Oh, hi teacher. Okay teacher, grammar selalu banyak salah dalam essay. Kan? Grammar selalu banyak salah dalam essay. Kadang I can't get what you say. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, I will try to talk with more I will try to talk clearer. Sorry, I didn't look at um your comments. So Imran, hi teacher. Okay teacher. Grammar. Imran cakap, grammar saya selalu banyak salah dalam essay. Betul. Teacher pun. Waktu teacher belajar dulu, teacher selalu banyak salah. Tapi itulah tiba-tiba jadi teacher. English pula tu. Okay, tak apa. It's okay. That's why we learn. We learn until we die. We never stop. So continue. Positive forms of simple present tense. Alright. Okay, what time is it now? I get distracted a lot. Okay, 3:52. Alright. Okay. For positive forms, okay, you know that we have SVO forms, right? Subject, verbs, objects. So that is positive forms. Okay. When you want to create simple present tense sentences, you would have to put the subject at the front. The subject, I, you, we, they, and then plus the base form of verb. Okay. This, okay, we attend, the example that I have given here is we attend online classes every day. Okay. You is a special case. Um, they is the plural, right? They, banyak. Lebih pada seorang. Lebih pada satu. So, banyak. And IU is the special case, so we combine these two, plural and also the special cases. So we attend online classes every day. So the subject here, let's say the plural and the special case that we are talking about, attend. So there should be no S because if we have S for the subject, then we won't have S verbs, right? If we have singular, which is no S for the subject, and then we will have S for the verbs. Okay, understand? This is for simple present tense. All right. Okay, I hope you understand and I hope you get it. And then we have another situation here. Subject he, she, it, singular that I talked about just now, plus base form of verb plus S or ES or IES. Okay, what is base form of verb? Okay, base form of verb is the origin word of a certain verb. For example, work. So work is the origin of the word itself. But working is not the original form. There is what do we call it? Suffix. Suffix is kata imbuhan. Kata imbuhan di belakang apa nama tak? Bahasa Melayu kata imbuhan kat belakang tu. Teacher tak ingat dah. Okay. Tapi dia suffix. Kalau dekat depan, kata imbuhan dekat depan, kata yang membantu, tu kata imbuhan tu. I don't remember the term in Malay. But then in English it is called as prefix. So prefixes and suffixes are not the base form of verb. Okay, so you cannot use these words in if you want to construct simple present tense sentences. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, the example that we have here is she likes Harry Potter more than anything else. The subject that we have here is she, singular, therefore the verb should be, there should be an S there. She likes Harry Potter more than anything else. Okay. Okay, I have actually thought about this simple present tense for former students, and they got very confused because they say teacher, but I thought singular has no S, plural has S. That one is pronouns. Okay, those are pronouns. We are talking about verbs. We are talking about the sentence structure that involves verbs. All right, action. Okay, all right. Okay, next. Ooh. Teacher get excited. All right, sorry. Okay, so negative form. So this is what I was talking about just now. Negative form is when it involves the word not, no, and there, no, if, once, no. All right. For negative forms, what we have is that the subject and then plus do, verb to do is an auxiliary verb, is a helping verb. Okay, do not or don't, for short form of do not. That's the base form of verb. But I would like to advise you so not to use the short form in your essay, especially in your examination. It will seem like you are not serious enough because it is an academic writing. So you shouldn't use short form. You should just use do not. All right. Okay. The example that we have here is they do not eat the cake. Okay. The subject is they. They is a plural. So we do not put as. They do not, okay, eat the cake. Okay, base form of verb. Okay, why? Why are we using base form of verb? Because simple present tense. All right. Okay, and then we have another situation, which is subject for he, she, it, for singular subject. We put does not or doesn't plus base form of verb. Okay, so does not or doesn't. Okay, the example that we have here is Winston does not save any money for his future. Okay, this is a bad habit. You should always save money because we don't know what will happen in the future. Like how we are now, maybe you won't feel the effect yet this year students, but then for those who are working right now, like when they have to how to say when they have to earn for on their own, people are getting laid off, dibuang kerja, diberhentikan because of this coronavirus, because our economy is crisis right now. So you better save money in the future, okay? for your future, not in the future, for your future. Okay, as many as you can. Because who knows, like quit my job and then I have no job and I have no savings. So how do I live, people? How? So that is why we have to have savings. So Winston does not save any money. Okay. Winston is the subject. He is the subject is a singular. So the verb should have as, does not save, and then the base form of the verb save any money for his future. Okay. Okay, do you understand that? Understand or not? Our students? Okay. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can just shoot the questions. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the next slide. Ta-da. Question forms. Okay, question. Huh. All right. For question, is a bit different from the positive and negative form because the subject is not at the front, is not at the beginning of the sentence. The subject is after the auxiliary verb do. Alright. Okay, let's take a look. The first one is do plus subject I, you, we, they, the special cases and also the plural plus base form of verb. For example, I do not forget your question mark, okay? Do you like do you like me? Okay. Okay, the word do is at the front and then you uh like the base form of verb. So you is the special case, right? So you should use like. The verb should be not as, because it is considered, let's say it is under the category of plural, but then it's not, but then it's under category of plural. So plural, when verb should be singular. It's not plural singular. If I say plural and singular, it will make you more confused. But then because I'm talking it like that because you would associate as with singular versus plural. So that is why I say so. Okay, but then I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Do you like me? So you is the subject, like is the verb, no s. All right. Me. Okay, me is the object. Okay. And then question mark. Because we are talking about the question form. So there should be question mark. And then we have another situation. This plus subject he, she, it plus base form of verb. Alright. She, it is. He, she, it are singular. So okay. If we're talking about singular, so we should use the word does instead of do. All right. The difference for question forms is not the base form anymore. It's not about the verb anymore. It's about the auxiliary verb. Okay. This do versus does. Understand? Get it? Get it? All right. Okay. Okay. Does she like the present? Okay. Does with S and then she, the subject, like the present. Wow, I used the same verb. Okay, I didn't notice that. Okay, so okay, from those three forms, positive, negative, and also question form, um, it's quite sorry, it's kind hard to interact with you when we are on live. So I would really like to interact with you. So please, you can apply to get into the class. So I can ask you and you can answer my question because I feel like I'm talking to myself and I ask the question and then I answer my own question. I feel so the difference. Okay, we'll talk about the difference after we will summarize the lesson for today. Okay. All right. Present. Okay. Present continuous. Patah lah balik. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Present continuous tense. Okay. You remember that guy in the beginning when he was laying on the couch like he's a lazy person. Why do people associate people who are watching TV on the couch as a lazy person? He's just like, maybe he's bored. I heard some thunder. Okay. You remember that guy in the first light. Okay, first slide. In the first slide, we are talking that he is watching the TV. Sorry, he is watching the TV. So this is how to construct sentences like um, for present continuous tense. Okay, the first one, we should have the subject in the beginning of the sentence. This is for positive forms. And then we have verb to be. What are verb to be? Okay, verb to be is another auxiliary verb. Okay, auxiliary verb is helping verb. Okay, we have verb to have, verb to be, do. Okay, what else? Okay, I will try to find it later for you in the next webinars, the upcoming webinars. But now we focus on this first. Okay, verb to be. M is a plus present participle. What is present participle? Verb plus ing. Watching, gardening, playing, speaking, winking, what else? Listening, reading. Verb plus ing. Base form of verb plus ing. This can be. I've started to turn around. Sorry. Okay, because I am the mood to raya. I'm happy. So sorry, I got kind of like a bit hyper. Okay, wait, how many time do we have? Okay. Okay, subject. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the examples that I have provided for you. Okay, this one. I am using my sister's phone for now because my phone is broken. No lah, I'm not using my sister's phone. But in this sentence, I am using my sister's phone for now. I is the subject. The word am is only used for I. Subject I. You cannot use we am. You cannot use she am. It's only specifically for I. I am special. So like that. So I am using my sister's phone for now. I am talking to you right now. Um I am waiting for Hari Raya to come right now. I am waiting for my boyfriend to come right now. I am waiting. No, a lot of waiting. Okay, and then the second one is Nina. Her new tasks. You have to pronounce every alphabet in the word for tasks. I struggled a lot when I took my listening and speaking class with my lecturer back then. I was asked to pronounce the word CRISPS, crisps, and I was like, I said crisps. No, that's a different word. You should pronounce it clearly as how the word, as how the alphabet is arranged. So I should have uh pronounced it like Chris. So that is how. Okay, now suddenly we are talking about we are in our speaking class. So yeah, so Nina is working on her new task. So the word, the verb to be is for singular. Alright, singular. Uh, who, which category is considered as singular? One person only. Okay, one person or one object. One subject, one thing, one noun. Like Kuala Lumpur is developing. Kuala Lumpur is a developing city or yeah, something like that. Only one. Okay, one. The cat is walking to the kitchen. The cat is taking a nap. Alright? Only one. Singular one. Alright. Kalau rasa macam cakap dekat. Okay. Sorry. Okay, and then number 3, the third one is they are walking towards us. They, eh, betul lah. Sorry. Okay, subject they is what? A singular. Okay, singular pula dah. Plural. Okay, they is plural. They are plural for nouns that are more than one. Okay, they, of course, more than one. We, more than one. Nina and I. Who else? The kittens are. The singers are. Okay, those that are more than one. Okay, considered as plural. So when plural, we use plural, plural, singular is plural, I, and alright. Okay, they are walking towards us. Okay, the word, the subject is they, verb to be is are, and walking, verb plus ing towards us. So if you notice that all the words, all the present participle is using, working, walking, semua ada ing. Alright? Okay. That's how you use present continuous tense in positive form. How about negative form? Okay. Alright. Negative forms. Just like before, we are talking about something that there is no or not in the sentence. Okay, so how do you construct sentences with negative forms? Okay, you have subject. Subject should be at the beginning of the sentence, and then you have verb to be, am, is, are. Like I have mentioned before, am is for I, is for singular, are is for plural. And then you plus not. Uh, the main reason we are talking about negative form is the word not. And then we have present participle, verb plus ing. Okay. So the number one example that I have given is I am not reading the magazine. I am not reading magazine. I am not reading the magazine. Okay, it's actually the same as the positive form. It's just that you have to add the word not after the verb to be. Okay, after the verb to be. So let's take a look at the second example. Lana is the verb to be not releasing any song at this moment. And then we have another one is we are not hiking Mountain Kinabalu. We are hiking Bukit Saga. Okay, now the question forms. Alright, the question forms. Okay, now we are for question forms. We're not going to use the auxiliary verb do or does, like simple present tense. We're just going to use our verb to be, which are am, I, is again. Am, I, is. Am, is, are. Am, is, are. And then subject. And then present participle, which is verb plus ing. Okay, the first one is, am I getting my favorite smartphone? Ting, 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 ting. Like when you want to ask your father, am I getting it? Am I? Like, am I attending the ceremony? Am I, am I eating your chocolate? Sorry. And then, is he doing well with his studies? Okay, and then, are they coming to our house? Okay, see, all those three examples, the verb to be are at the beginning of the sentence and followed by the subject, I, he, they, and followed by the past participle. And then, don't forget your question. Mark. Right. Okay. Am I getting my favorite smartphone? I hope I. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the next slide. What do we have? Now, this is the time that I like. If you are in my class, I'll definitely not give you the answer before you answer it yourself. However, let's take a look at the question, at the exercises that I have prepared for you. Okay, how do I meow meow? Oh, tak boleh. Okay, stop share. Okay, you stop sharing. Oh, sorry. Am I sharing this one? Yes. All right. Okay, we have exercise 1 here. Okay. In the blanks with the correct answers. With the correct answers. Okay, I. How do we answer the question? Okay, this is actually very easy. This is like not even intermediate level. This is like very like big, not beginning, easy level lah, easy level. Okay, but I am not feeling wah. Imran, kat mana tu I am not feeling? Oh, dia jawab nombor 9 dulu. Okay, good job Imran. Even though you answer number 9 first, it's okay. I am not. Wait, I am not feeling. You guys are so funny. Okay. And then we underline this. Okay, this is an answer from Imran. So anyone else want to answer? Okay, this time I don't mind which number you want to answer first, since Imran has started to answer the question number 5 first. Good job, Imran. Okay, anyone wants to answer? Okay, looks like no one is answering my question. I'm so sad. Talking to myself again. Thank you. Okay. How about the first sentence? The first question. I mean, okay, let's take a look at the hint here. We have now. We have now means happening. So when it is happening, we should use simple present or present continuous. I am. Good job, Husna Tamjid. I am watching. I am watching. Aha. Okay, this is an answer from Husna. Thank you, Husna. Okay, now let's take a look at question number 2. Ada. Ada tet. For her family every day. Every day. So every day is the hint that we have. It shows habitual or regularity. So is it cooks or is cooking? Anyone? Okay, 3 seconds. If I don't get any answer, then I will answer it myself. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I answer it myself. Since it's habitual, so we should use present tense. So which is cooks. Why we got S here? Because Ada is a singular. All right. Okay, and then question number 3. To the stadium, watch the football match that will start soon. That will start soon. Okay, this is our clue. Will start soon. Haven't started yet, but it is planned. Remember, it is future. However, we're going to dah answer pula dah. Yes, Syah Ayana 16. Okay. No. Okay, teacher mention lain sikit. Teacher pronounce Syah Ayana 16. Okay. An answer from Syah Ayana 16 is that we are going to the stadium to watch the football match that will start soon. Sekejap lagi dia start. Sekejap lagi. Yes, good. Good job, everyone. Okay. Question number 4. Panda. Panda. Yada. Bamboo. This is quite confusing. What do you think? Okay, panda. Okay, I will say that this is a fact. Universally truth, something that is true. So it should be simple present tense. So panda, what? It's or eating. Or eating. I will say that it's. Panda, it's bamboo. Okay, underline. Okay. Okay, number 5. We start with a verb. And then we have yada, tomato sauce at the next store. They don't call it tomato sauce. They call it tomato sauce. Anyway, okay, buy or buying tomato sauce. There is no subject here. There's only object. This could be an instruction. So if it's instruction, it is about simple present tense. So if simple present tense, the answer should be buy. Capital letter B. Buy tomato sauce at the next store. Tak sini lah. Okay, marah. What happened? Balik. Okay, shift. Yes. Marah. Suruh dia pergi. Okay, and then bye maybe? Yes, correct answer Husna and Alia. Good job. Yes, buy tomatoes at the next stop. Okay, now number 6. Ika. Ika likes or is liking to wear skirts. What do you think? Hmm. Tam tadam, tam tadam. Ika, oh Ika. Ika likes or is liking. Okay, the hint will be there is no mentioning of at this moment or today or now. So yes, good job Alia Tasha. Good participation. I like your participation. Ika likes to wear skirts. Okay, correct. True. Good job. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at number 7. Number 7. Okay, they, they stare at us or they are staring at us. What do you think? Dum, 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 dum. How do you stare? Okay, I can answer. Thank you, Miss. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. All right. Okay, number 7 is the answer would be they are staring at us. There is no there is no mentioning of uh, uh, whether at this moment or they are staring. Apakah they are staring? There is no mentioning of at this moment or now. But then when logically they cannot stare at us every time, right? Like it must be at that moment. Yes, Husna Tamjid, you got the right answer. Staring. Also, I like your participation. Good job as well. Ha, ini participation I give A plus plus ni semua. Okay, and then number 8. Number 8, does or is yada 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 Yana know about this secret? Okay, okay, this is a question and there is no ing here. So what do you think? Is it supposed to be simple present tense or present continuous tense? Ta-da! Dum ta dum ta dum ta da! Is or does or is? Sometimes, when when I was studying in primary secondary school, I will go with the option that sounds better. Like is Sana, but the secret doesn't sound right. It's like uh, it's like oh sedapnya bunyi. Okay, then I will just start. So yes, good job. Yes, Alia. Alia ni dapat full mark lah today. Alia and Husna dapat full mark today for your participation. Plus. Okay, the Siana know but this secret good. Although you're a bit late, like 1 minute late from Alia Tasha, but you also answer the correct answer correctly. Okay, good job. I like it. I like your participation. Okay, and then number 9, Imran has already answered it. Good job, Imran. And then we have number 10, Najwa. Yada drives or is driving to her sister's house every weekend. Every weekend. Okay, what do you think? This is the last question for exercise 1. The thunder also play along with me. Come on, Aiman, you can do this. Come on, Aiman. I'm waiting for your answer. I'm not gonna answer this. And then we're not gonna end this life. Try, Husna. Yes. Good job, Husna. Woo! Woo! Teacher is proud. Teacher is proud. Okay. Najwa drives to her sister's house every weekend sebab dia berlaku setiap minggu. So it's a habitual thing. Alright. Good job. Alia Tasha also good job. Okay, good job everyone. But we have another exercise too. Ta-da! But then this one. Okay, thank you everyone for your participation, for listening to um my webinar. Okay. For exercise 2, there are kind of a lot of questions, and then we have to construct sentences. So I think we don't have to do this because we don't have much time left. And then also you want to prepare for your iftar, right, with your parents. You guys are good children, right? Very rajin one. Mama, what are you cooking today? Let me help you, right? So we're gonna skip this, and then if you're gonna attend my classes for through panda.org, then we'll get more. We'll get to do more exercise. Okay. So let's go back to our slides. Okay, I have to do this again. Okay. Tada, tada, tada. Okay, we have already refreshed our list. So, can anyone tell me what have we learned today? From the beginning of the webinar, we started, if I'm not mistaken, we started, pukul berapa we started tadi? We started at 3:30. So, it's already been an hour. Okay, what have we learned for today? Anyone want to say? Anyone want to shoot your... Wait, am I sharing this or not? Check mine. Oh. Sorry, I was getting confused. Okay, let's briefly and quickly about what have we learned today. We learned that there are 4 types of present tenses, which are tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. And then what we have is the uses of simple present and also present continuous. And then we learned about the sentence structure of how to construct simple present tense and sentences with present continuous tense. And then we have the exercises that we did together. Good job. Thank you everyone for doing it with me. I don't feel lonely at all. So thank you. So now nak juga buka. Yeah, to be continued. So we're going to learn more about present tense, another 2 types of present tense in our next webinar. So I hope all the participants here will be participate again, and we have more participations afterwards. All right? And okay, that's all from me, Teacher Amira. Thank you. See you again, and sorry for everything. If I have mispronounced or anything, if I done anything wrong with you, and then Selamat Hari Raya. Bye bye. How do I go out?